Have you ever wondered why the vitamin industry has grown into a trillion-dollar business? Why pharmacy shelves, supermarkets, even doctors' offices are packed with colorful little pills making big promises? They say these capsules will give you more energy, sharper memory, stronger bones, and even help you age gracefully. But here's the chilling truth. Behind those shiny labels and sweet promises, some of these vitamins may actually be silently destroying your health, especially if you're over 60. We're not talking about rare or exotic supplements either. We're talking about common vitamins, the kind found in your daily multivitamin, in fortified foods, or in the anti-aging formulas marketed directly to seniors. Taken the wrong way, some of these vitamins can quietly damage your liver, weaken your bones, injure your nerves, and even raise your risk of early death. Worst of all, many doctors never connect your symptoms to the supplements you're taking. In this video, I'm going to expose the truth that the supplement industry doesn't want you to hear. Now, you'll discover the 4 dangerous vitamins that seniors should never touch in, the 4 life-saving vitamins you should take daily if you want to keep your mind sharp, your legs strong, and your heart beating like you're 40 again. And pay close attention to number 1 on the danger list. It looks harmless, yet a groundbreaking study shows it can triple the risk of death in older adults. So let's dive in. The first dangerous vitamin is high-dose vitamin E. You've probably heard it praised as a powerful antioxidant, promoted as a shield against aging, heart disease, and memory loss. That's why many seniors pop extra vitamin E thinking it's safe. But research tells a different story. A massive meta-analysis of over 136,000 people, published in the Annals of Internal Medicine in 2005, found that taking more than 400 IU of vitamin E daily was linked to a 6% increase in all-cause mortality. 6% doesn't sound huge until you realize that across tens of thousands of people, that translates to thousands of unnecessary deaths. Why? Because vitamin E is fat-soluble. Unlike vitamin C, it doesn't flush out easily. It builds up in fat tissue and organs where it can interfere with blood clotting. Combine it with aspirin or blood thinners, you may be at serious risk for internal bleeding. Take Henry, a 73-year-old man. He started high-dose vitamin E, hoping to boost his memory. Within a month, he collapsed, covered in unexplained bruises, his blood failing to clot. Doctors traced it back to his supplements. If you're over 60, the safe intake is just 15 milligrams, around 22 IU per day. Stick with natural food sources like almonds, sunflower seeds, and spinach. The second dangerous vitamin is vitamin A in the retinol form. We all know vitamin A is essential for vision and immune strength. But too much of the wrong form, especially retinol or retinol palmitate, can poison your body. It hides in multivitamins, fortified cereals, anti-aging supplements, and liver. A study in the New England Journal of Medicine found that high intake of retinol vitamin A raised fracture risk by up to 79%. It also damages the liver, causes fatigue, nausea, hair loss, and brittle bones. Margaret, 67, thought she was doing everything right, eating fortified breakfast cereals, taking a multivitamin, and enjoying liver once a week. But after a year, she developed hair loss, joint pain, and fragile bones. Tests showed toxic vitamin A levels, her liver overloaded. Seniors clear vitamin A more slowly, so the buildup happens silently, the safer alternative. Beta-carotene from carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens. Your body converts only what it needs, no risk of toxicity. The third danger, vitamin B6 in high doses. It sounds harmless after all. It supports energy, mood, and nerve health. But over 100 milligrams a day turns it into a nerve-destroying poison. A 2004 study in neurology reported cases of irreversible nerve damage from excessive B6, numbness, burning feet, poor coordination, even difficulty walking. Some patients never fully recovered, even after stopping supplements. Frank, a 72-year-old from Florida, bought an all-natural brain booster online. Each serving contained over 300 milligrams of B6. At first, he felt more alert, but within months, he developed burning sensations in his legs, muscle twitches, and loss of balance. His doctor diagnosed peripheral neuropathy, caused by B6 toxicity. The truth is, seniors only need 1.5 to 1.7 milligrams per day. That's less than the amount in a banana. Chickpeas, salmon, potatoes, and bananas provide plenty without the risk. And now for the number one most dangerous vitamin for older adults, iron when you don't need it. Iron is essential for blood production, yes, but past age 60, excess iron becomes toxic. Unlike younger women who lose iron through menstruation, most older adults have no natural outlet for excess iron. It accumulates silently in the liver, heart, and pancreas, fueling oxidative stress, the biological equivalent of rusting from the inside out. That oxidative damage inflames your arteries, accelerates cognitive decline, and raises heart attack risk. In 2013, researchers publishing in Clinical Interventions in Aging found that older adults with normal iron who still supplemented had double the oxidative stress and significantly higher risk of organ damage. Helen, 67, started a heart-healthy multivitamin with added iron. Within 6 months, she was exhausted, aching, and had chest stiffness. Lab tests revealed sky-high ferritin, a marker of iron overload. The culprit, vitamin she never needed. Unless a doctor confirms iron deficiency, seniors should never supplement it.
Oh.
Too little iron is rarely fatal. Too much can absolutely be. So those are the 4 dangerous ones. High dose, vitamin E, retinol vitamin A, high dose B6, and unnecessary iron. But don't worry, it's not all bad news. There are 4 vitamins that can truly transform health. After 60, protecting your heart, brain, and bones if you take them daily. First, vitamin K2 specifically, the MK7 form. Think of K2 as the traffic cop for calcium. Without it, calcium supplements can backfire, hardening your arteries instead of strengthening your bones. With K2, MK7, calcium goes where it should, into your bones. A 2015 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that 180 micrograms daily for 3 years cut arterial stiffness by half and boosted bone density in postmenopausal women. For seniors, that means stronger legs, fewer cramps, better circulation, and less risk of fractures. K2 is found in fermented foods like natto and aged cheese, but most seniors don't eat enough. That's why supplementation matters. Second, vitamin D3, the sunshine vitamin. But here's the catch. After 60, your skin produces 50% less vitamin D3 from sunlight. That's why over half of older adults are deficient, even those who spend time outdoors. Deficiency doubles your risk of muscle weaknesses, falls, depression, and memory loss. Sandra, 74, loved gardening, yet still suffered a devastating fall. Blood work showed severe vitamin D deficiency. After taking 2,000 IU of D3 daily, her balance improved, and she hasn't fallen since. Remember D3, not D2, and take it with a little healthy fat for absorption. Third, magnesium glycinate. Magnesium is involved in more than 300 processes in your body, yet up to 80% of seniors are deficient. Signs include leg cramps at night, high blood pressure, insomnia, and anxiety. Cheap forms like magnesium oxide barely absorb and often cause diarrhea. Magnesium glycinate, on the other hand, absorbs efficiently and calms the nervous system. A 2017 study showed it reduced cramps, improved sleep, and stabilized blood pressure in older adults. Jerome, 71, struggled with fatigue, tightness in his chest, and nightly cramps. After taking 300 milligrams of magnesium glycinate before bed, he slept better, his cramps disappeared, and his blood pressure improved so much his doctor reduced his medication. And, finally, vitamin B12, specifically methylcobalamin. This is the most neurologically active form, crucial for brain and nerve health. Here's the scary part. Nearly 40% of people over 60 are deficient, even if they eat plenty of meat and dairy. Why? Because aging stomachs produce less intrinsic factor, the protein needed to absorb B12 from food. Symptoms mimic dementia, memory lapses, tingling hands, balance issues, mood swings. Marie, 67, was convinced she had early Alzheimer's, but her MRI was clear. Her problem was severe. B12 deficiency. Within weeks of taking 1,000 micrograms of methylcobalamin under the tongue, her clarity and energy returned. After 2 months, she said she felt 10 years younger. Unlike many vitamins, B12 in the methylcobalamin form is completely safe, even in high doses. It directly restores nerves, boosts red blood cell production, and improves oxygen delivery to muscles, brain, and heart. For seniors, it can be life-changing. So, here's the bottom line. After 60, vitamins can either protect you or destroy you. Dangerous ones like high-dose vitamin E, retinol vitamin A, excessive B6, and iron when you don't need it can quietly chip away at your health. But the right ones, K2MK7, D3, magnesium glycinate, and methylcobalamin B12 can rebuild bone, restore muscle, sharpen memory, and strengthen your heart. This isn't about taking more, it's about taking smart. It's about knowing exactly which nutrients your body can handle and which ones it can tat your age. With the right choices, you can live the next decades, not just longer, but stronger, clearer, and more confident. So what about you? Have you been taking any of the wrong vitamins without realizing it? Which of these surprised you most? Let us know in the comments below. We read every one. And if you found this eye-opening, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more life-saving senior health tips. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean decline. The right knowledge. Your 60s, 70s, and even 80s can be the healthiest, strongest years of your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.